You know, I've noticed that a lot of people giving them shit for this, but and more importantly, we're not going to be talking about the Charlos. We're going to be talking about Adrian Broner and the talks of him fighting new IBF 140-pound champion. You know the IBF title that Terrence Crawford dropped. Sergey Lipinets is what they call him. I call him Lipinets, but they call him Lipinets, right? So this is from Saturday. Let me tell you the lore or the backstory. It's me and only about 5, 10 other media members in the press conference room at the end of Wilder versus Stavern 2. So while we're back there, this shit goes down. Please subscribe.
Give me 40.
I know, come on, Snapchat. I'm right here, bro. Snapchat right now.
Come give me 40.
I know, come on, Snapchat. I see.
Time out.
Charlo. Hey, tell him what you doing.
Give me 40. Come give me.
I'm introducing
You gotta give me.
Adrian Broner. I'm introducing the Adrian Broner. No problem.
Man, listen. First of all, I gotta thank God. I gotta thank God, Jehovah. I gotta thank God, Jehovah, Buddha, Allah. I gotta thank all the gods. Hold on, and you know I gotta introduce, because I'm a twin, so I gotta introduce.
Hey, come on.
Jamel and Jamal.
We got Adrian Broner and Jamal Charlo, and Jamel, the CEO of
Now listen, now look.
Yeah, hater.
Now
You
look.
gonna get mad at that?
Fuck everybody that's recording right now.
Yeah.
I seen all y'all bad blogs. I seen everything.
We don't know what just happened in the heavyweight division. Deontay Wilder fucked some shit up.
Look, my pockets got the heavyweight division.
I just ate tonight too.
Huh? We always eat. Listen, what I'm saying is this. I'm fly as fuck. I got a lawsuit from Southwest, Delta, Frontier.
And United.
I ain't fucking with United. They beat motherfuckers up. What I'm saying is this. I love Showtime. Without Showtime, it ain't no time. Thanks to my man back there.
In February, it's go time. The hell with HBO. They ain't enough for us.
Hey, I will be back in the ring soon, though, on a serious note. I will be back in the ring soon. But I'm sorry to all my fans. I put up some crazy performance. I still fight like a champ, but
you still the shit.
fuck all y'all. Y'all still gonna watch me.
Okay, sorry about that. Hey, how you do it? How you do it? Sorry about that.
A lot of people giving them shit, and they was like, man, they fucked up. You know, that's totally unprofessional and all that bullshit. It's like, man, people can let loose sometimes, you know? And trust me, I know. I've been there. You know, but a lot of people feel, including myself, is like, man, AB is drinking too much in my opinion. You know, because this is now the second straight event that I've seen him at. Laura Goucher, and this one, he was fucked up. You know? And then he has a reputation from people that I know that be in his circle at the same clubs and shit that he be in, be letting me know, like, yo, AB here, fucked up. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I wonder, even though he did take training camp seriously for Mikey Garcia, many people have been wondering if he should change like trainers, because he's got to the point where there's a saying that goes, you can't tell a smart nigga nothing. Like, for example, when he was getting his ass whooped by Marcus McDonough years back, and he telling his trainer, Mike Stafford, right? I'm saying, I got it. It's like, no, nigga, you don't got it. you don't got it. So, you know, many people have been questioning maybe he needs like a fresh start in that sense, but maybe he needs to do some soul searching. Now, I'm not judging the man because it may seem like it, because I can relate to him. Like, he a hood dude who's a millionaire, you know? And he's getting shot at and shit. Now, that getting shot at shit will fuck you up. You know? So, I can relate to a lot of the shit he's going through. And then, my God, I can't relate to all them kids he got. and all the, he said something like 15,000 a month he has to pay in child support. We know that if he doesn't win or keep winning with the lifestyle that we can only assume, but he talks about it every now and then. He goes on these rants on Instagram and talk about how he's in debt and all kind of shit like that. He once challenged me to a fight for $50,000. No bullshit. You know, and I was ready. I was gonna cut down. I was gonna cut down. I would have to lose 110 pounds, but I would have did it. I would have did it. I would have easily, I'm 263 right now. I would have easily, you know, and I had a physical yesterday, so that's how I know. I would have easily been able to cut 100. I would have did it. That's all I was saying, you know, but he lost to Mikey Garcia, you know, and his team didn't get back in touch with my team, whatever the case may be. But it's now being rumored to say that he already announced that he's going to be coming back in March, that he's going to be fighting this guy, Sergey Lipinets, the new IBF champion, who I'm not very high on. You know, I've seen all of his fights that are available online, and he just doesn't look that special, being from Kazakhstan. 13-0 with 10 KOs. He's 28 years old. He just doesn't look that special, you know? And I just don't think he looks that special. He fought on Showtime this past weekend against Akihiro Kondo on the undercard of Wilder versus Taverne 2. And remember, he just won Terrence Crawford's vacated belt, you know? And he's been talking all this shit about Terrence Crawford. And he was the guy that tried to stop history when Terrence Crawford fought on Dangu. He was trying to stop that fight, you know, because he wanted his shot against Terrence Crawford, against Julius Ndangu before Terrence Crawford got it. But the IBF was like, nah, bro, you're not stopping history. You're not stopping somebody from becoming, you know, the undisputed champion, first undisputed champion since Jermaine Taylor, you know. What was that, back in 05? The same shit, you know, so he tried to get in the way of that. So he already been rubbing me the wrong way. Pause. That's some old something Leonard Elderly would say. But anyway, you know, so expect for Adrian Broner, who's currently not ranked now by the IBF, to magically appear in the 140-pound IBF rankings sometime in the next couple of months. But if Adrian Broner don't win this fight, where does he go? You know? If he doesn't win this fight, where does he go? You know, and I was wondering, like, what path are they going to take for Adrian Broner, you know? Like, what, you know, like, I was wondering, like, which way could they really, you know, like, go with him, you know, coming off of that Mikey Garcia loss and coming off of a loss that showed people that he has issues, you know, that was already confirmed with guys who are boxers. Yeah, guys who don't move that much, you know, he may not have no issues with. You know, but guys who are pressure fighters, or more so, if you can outthrow Adrian Broner, you can beat him. And if you can withstand the power that he has, because his power is somewhat questionable at 140 and 147. We damn sure know, you know, he don't belong at 147 pounds. And he's shown us that if focused, he can make weight for 100. He can make 140 comfortably, even with a beard, without getting butt naked. But he's got to be focused. But in my opinion, for a fighter like him, with the issues that he's had in life, that drinking shit's got to stop. I've been there, man. I almost fucked up my whole life with all that drinking. Don't get me wrong. For some reason, it's like when you be drinking and shit, you be fucking a lot of bitches. But then when you stop drinking, I'm proof, man. I don't get no more bitches. Excuse my language. That's it. See, it's just, you know, like you lose your mojo a little bit. I don't know. You know, that fire water, man. The fire water. You know, but then you be doing all kind of crazy shit too. You know. Like fucking socking people. I remember I was in Vegas, you know, and I started drinking out Vegas. I know, man, what happened. But they say, man, whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, I guess, right? Vegas is a magical but weird place. But anyway, I'm walking through Vegas on a late night, and I'm seeing all these bodies laying around. And this was the week that Broner had socked some dude on the strip, and we don't know what's happened with that. Well, dude probably suing him. We don't even know. They're probably doing their best to keep it out the news, you know? Because the last dude that he pistol whipped allegedly, you know what I'm saying, Broner put on social media that he paid the dude off so he wouldn't come to court. You know? But I think it's like this. It should be known, right? You know, don't let Adrian Broner walk up on you. In fact, that's like a life lesson I learned years ago. Don't let nobody walk up on you. So for example, I was at the bank. This was 2 weeks ago. And this dude was like, yo, man, I got to get on a bus. Can I go on the ATM before you and shit? I was like, no, how you know I don't got to get nowhere too? I ain't going to lie, it was early. So sometimes early in the morning, I be getting nasty with people. what I'm saying? He's like, well, damn, why you gotta talk to me like that? Then I backed up and I said, all right, listen, I don't want no issues with you. You know what I'm saying? But you can go on ahead. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking like, man, I'm gonna fuck this nigga. Anyway, long story short, this is what I do. Like, if I'm interacting with somebody and she start getting hostile, I put my arm out and be like, hold up. Don't cross, because if you cross this shit, you come past this, then, you know, you got to get these paws. You got to get these spuds. So I think that it should be known that, like, a guy like Adrian Broner with his history, you don't let some man like that walk up on you. You know what I'm saying? So the video's out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to play the video. The video's out there where you see Adrian Broner, and he just got that look, and he's a former world champion boxer. So, of course, he's going to hit you with some old flush, accurate ass shit. You know what I'm saying? So you already seen like the body language. And I'm like, oh, I would never let nobody walk up on me like that. Stab the shit out you. You know? But anyway, I just feel that, you know, like if he got rid of like the drinking, you know, fuck, there's nothing wrong with having a drink sometimes, but it seems as though he has an issue, and I've been hearing it. I keep hearing it, you know? It's like, yeah, Adrian Broner's here and all this. And then there used to be a time, and I tell a story all the time, not anymore, somebody probably finally talked to him. There used to be a time where you can go on his Snapchat at like 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock on some random shit. If you wake up in the middle of the night, right, like, I'm saying, go take a shit, I would say, oh shit, let me go see what's fucking Adrian Broner doing, and bam, Adrian Broner doing some shit, you know? So he's one of the most marketable fighters. I think who's the most marketable fighters under the PBC, not including Mayweather, but under PBC. You would say number one is Danny Garcia, right? You know, Keith Thurman. Even though Keith Thurman has the most ratings, Adrian Broner, and that's just off the top of my head. You know, and then you guys like Leo Santa Cruz. You know, if you match him right, you know, that's just off the top of my head. So he's got that urban crossover rap boxing appeal, you know, where he be on TMZ, even though it's bad publicity, it's still publicity. It's just that he just be doing dumb shit, man. You know? So if you don't beat Sergey Lipinets, if you don't beat this guy, and I think that he can, you know, then it's like, bro, you know, like, you got to get a new team. You got to show people, because people already don't believe in you no more. Just my personal opinion. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Please subscribe.